The man had perfect vision, yet he had been pretending to be blind all along. Using his identity as a pianist, he frequently spied on others' secrets. But on this particular day, Jack saw something he shouldn't have. He arrived at a wealthy man's home for a scheduled performance, only to be greeted at the door by the wealthy man's wife. She refused to let Jack in under any circumstances. As they argued back and forth, a neighbor heard the commotion and opened their door. To avoid suspicion, the woman reluctantly brought Jack inside. Just as he was playing the piano with deep emotion, he spotted a corpse not far away. To prevent the woman from noticing anything amiss, he had to make an excuse to use the bathroom. But as soon as he walked into the bathroom, he saw a muscular guy with a gun. Jack forced himself to remain calm. He absolutely couldn't let them see through his act. With the woman's assistance, he finally saw the body in the living room. The deceased was the wealthy man who had hired him to play. Fortunately, Jack's acting skills were excellent enough that he didn't reveal any tells. After leaving the wealthy man's home, Jack rushed to the police station to report the crime. The sudden appearance of the police chief left him completely dumbfounded. Because the police chief was the man who had been hiding in the bathroom earlier, Jack had to change the subject. He lied, claiming his cat was missing, and hoped the police could help find it. The chief didn't believe Jack's story, and insisted on investigating at Jack's home. However, after a thorough search, the chief found no suspicious clues. Just then, the chief suddenly hurled a knife at him. Little did he know that Jack had already prepared for this. In the end, the chief's suspicions were dispelled. 2 days later, the wealthy man's body was discovered by the river. Through the chief's behind-the-scenes manipulation, the case was ruled an accidental death. At the wealthy man's funeral, Jack was again invited to perform. The neighbor from that day also attended the funeral. She speculated that the wealthy man must have been murdered at home, because besides the blind pianist that day, a muscular man had entered the wealthy man's house beforehand. When officers learned of this lead, they immediately reported the situation to the chief. To prevent the truth from leaking out, the chief signaled to the wealthy man's wife to silence the witness as soon as possible. Unexpectedly, this horrifying scene was once again witnessed by Jack.